Alright, this would be like my 50th time recording this video, but let's get it this time. Here's a glass of Ghost Style whiskey. I got it from Portland. Super good whiskey, and aged in wine barrels. Anyway, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. There's reasons to this. The reason is, well, where I'm sitting and where I'm at. It's a lot different than anything you guys have ever seen. And I know I've already recorded. Shut up. I've already recorded the first part of this video where I explain this whole situation, how I got here. So don't worry about that. But I needed to do this first. I've always been a big believer on you can't grow unless you let go of the past. You know, I always like to say, cut the anchor on your heart and be set free. It's a Rise Against quote. I'm not dwelling on the past right here. I'm closing a chapter of my life so I can move on to bigger and better things. I'm not forgetting about it. I will always remember it. That's why I have it on film, and I can always look back to that and, you know, and be like, wow, this is where I was and this is where I am now. It's great to learn to see how far you've come and not to forget where you've been. But at the same time, sometimes you need to close a chapter, you know, and all good things come to an end. And there's no hard feelings between the past situation and where I'm at now. Everyone's good. No one's angry at each other, I hope. If you're angry, sorry, I didn't mean no harm. Gotta do what's best for me at the end of the day. They say in your 20s is the time to be selfish. And I see myself as a very selfless person, but I had to make this decision for me and for the benefit of my life. If you're not going forward, you're standing in place, and that's what I was doing. I was standing in place, and I want to grow. I have an ambitious personality, which is, this is good, but how can I make it great, and how can I make it greater than that? And that's how I've always been. That's why I have a very hard time settling. That's why relationships are hard for me, because a lot of people like to get comfortable, and I don't like to be comfortable. That's what I'm doing here. You know, this isn't comfortable for me. This isn't ideal. I'm not like, oh, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. This is a temporary solution for a long time outcome, a better outcome. I don't know how to say that. You guys know what I mean. But anyway, don't worry. I think I said this. I don't know. I've filmed this a couple times because the camera keeps fucking up and a lot of things. But I have filmed the whole journey here. And the fact that Etienne's here, my boy's here. And yeah, we're going to Thailand next month. And that's going to be the start of chapter 2 of the vlog. I think it's only right to stop this chapter, leave it to where it's at, because now I know. Back then I was lost. Now I know what I want. Now I know what direction I want and why I want it to be there. And I think it's going to be one hell of a time. And I hope you guys are excited as I am. As it's going to be dope. And I think it's only proper and only right and just to leave you guys off with a quote for the end of this chapter. You know that saying, I used to always believe in the saying, you know, the grass is greener on the other side. I used to always say that. And growing up, my dad would always tell me, you know, Carson, the grass is greener where you water it. And I always remember that. And you know me as a young kid, I'm like, oh, whatever. And, you know, now that I really, you know, because like me as a young kid, I'm probably thinking the grass is greener on the other side, maybe because I'm not over there fucking it up all the time. But now that I'm older, I really get what he means, you know, like, it's kind of like saying there's no grass better than the grass that you own, because that's the grass you're going to care about, because it's yours, and it's yours to make great, and like, and that's what it is, you know. Yeah, sure, you can easily shut this off and be like, man, this sucks, this is hard to bring back to life, it's dead, I'm going to easily just move on and go to this grass because it's green, and it's a much easier starting point. But that's not your grass. The grass you left to die is your grass, and the grass that you will care about most is the grass that you make your own. And if it's yours, you will put enough passion and care and love into it, and then one day it will be greener than the grass on the other side. And so yeah, if my dad's watching this, I'm completely wrong, feel free to text me that I'm an idiot. As always, guys, stay up, stay humble. Always remember to take it easy and give it hard.